we want to take a look at how to find lines that are parallel to a given line or perpendicular to a given line. Now I've given you the shorthand notation for parallel, which is like two lines, and if it's perpendicular it looks like a T, an upside down T. I tend to use those simply because it's faster and I don't have to write as much, don't have to make sure I don't make any spelling errors. So let's look at the first one. I want to find something that's parallel to y equals 3x plus 1, and I have a point. So if I have a point, if I could find a slope, then I could figure out a parallel slope. Well, the slope of this line right here is 3. If a line that passes through negative 2, 5 is parallel, it's going to have the same slope. So that means I can use y minus 5 equals the slope times x minus my x term. So I get y minus 5 equals 3x, and then I am adding the opposite. So 3 times 2 is 6, so plus 6. I'm going to add 5 to both sides. So y will equal to 3x plus 11. So this line right here is going to be parallel to the line up above. Now, what if I want it to be perpendicular? It's a little bit harder, but of course it's a lot harder because I gave you an equation that's not already solved for y. So the first thing I need to do is solve the equation for y. So I've got x plus 3y minus 12 equals 0. I want to get y by itself, so I'm going to subtract x and add 12. Do the same thing on the other side. So now I've got 3y equals minus x plus 12. I want to divide everything by 3 so I can just solve for y. So y equals minus 1/3 x plus 4. Now, the slope of this line is negative 1/3. But I want the line that I'm going to find to be perpendicular. So if it's perpendicular, you're going to take the opposite sign and the reciprocal. So the opposite sign is positive. And what is the reciprocal of 1/3? Well, I'm going to flip that over and it's going to become 3. So now I've got a point and I've got a slope. So I'm going to use y minus 6 equals 3 times x minus 2 again. I'm going to go ahead and write in there, I'm going to add the opposite for that. So I'm going to get y minus 6 equals 3x plus 6. I'm going to add 6 to both sides. And now I'm going to get y equals 3x plus 12. So what that means is that the equation I just came up with is going to be perpendicular to the one that I started with.